big smile. Hello, good afternoon. We have come into Snowdonia again to go for a walk up to Cymydwell. Johan is just paying for parking. Jack is pulling my hair. We'll take you with us. Jack's a big fan of waterfalls. Mind me going to Fish Splash. So it is a Monday, so we were hoping it wouldn't be quite as busy here because I think on the weekends it gets quite busy. And is it 6 p.m. now? 5:30, and it's about 22 degrees now, I think, so it's quite a nice temperature to be walking in. And there's a nice breeze, and if you do come and do this walk, I would recommend some good walking boots or really solid trainers because do you agree, Baba? Because yeah, it is a bit of a rocky terrain. A really nice path though, but it is mostly made up of stones, and it's absolutely beautiful out here. You can see all down the valley there. In case you're wondering why I'm carrying Jack, Johan is carrying all of our camera gear, and I do think carrying a baby on your back increases your happiness by about 100% because he's just cooing and smiling at everyone.
So this is one of my absolute all-time favourite places in the world. It's one of the best examples of a glacial deposit that you'll ever see. It's basically home to a ton of alpine Arctic plants, and loads of them are only found here, nowhere else in the UK, which is pretty cool.
Can hear some sirens down in the valley, and we're actually a little bit on alert because there's been a lot of wildfires the last couple of days, so that is not something we were expecting back in Wales. Yeah, sort of hearing the sirens here, I'm on edge as much as I would be in Portugal, but hopefully it's nothing to be worried about.
So we're about 20 minutes up the path now. We're just about to get to the lake. Any good beauty spot kind of has to have a good ravine, doesn't it? So I'll turn you around and check this out.
Oh, squeeze through the baby.
One of those classic stories of Cwmidwal and North Wales is why the lake was called Llyn Idwal. Llyn is the Welsh word for lake. Cwm is the Welsh word for corrie. So it's like a glacial deposit. So anyway, the name Llyn Idwal comes from a young chap called Idwal. He was the son of a nobleman who lived in the area, and he Nefoedd, one of the two, went off to go and do some business and left his son with his cousin, I think it was, and they came for a walk here, and Idwal, the young lad's cousin, didn't like him too much, and apparently they came for a walk up here and he pushed him into the lake and he drowned. Apparently a curse on the lake, which the local bird inhabitants have put into place, and they will not fly over the lake, so local legend tells us. And since we've been here thinking about it, I've not seen a single bird fly over the lake, and off the top of my head I don't know if I ever have. There is a bird. And they do also say that on particular stormy nights you can hear Idwal wailing from in the centre of the lake. So yeah, classic Welsh story for you. Ah.
Looks like a Studio Ghibli film. One thing I really love being back in the Welsh mountains, I'm sure this happens in other places too, but everyone always says hello as you pass each other. Yeah, hello, you're right. That's what you say to everyone, and I just find it so lovely and friendly.
So these are the Idwal slabs, one of the more famous climbing cliffs in North Wales. People travel all over the world for these. They're a nice, gentle gradient.
You having fun, Papa? So all the purple flowers you can see everywhere, these ones, are mountain heather, and you can actually make tea from heather. And when we had the tea shop with Johan's mum Sian, we made one called the Conway Mountain Blend, which is breakfast tea with heather in, and you can still get it on the website, and that's actually the mountain that's just been on fire. But yeah, it's a very, very beautiful and very abundant in North Wales.
I don't know how well you can see this because it's in shade, but over the other side of the lake over there, you can see all the black patches.
Yeah.
That's all heather. And I think it was only about 10-15 years ago that they banned grazing up here in Cwmidwal. And that's that, all the heather grow back. When I was a kid, none of that was there, it was all just green. So yeah, these are the gentle Idwell slabs. I say gentle, you wouldn't want to fall off them. And then the steeper bit here, there's actually two lads at the bottom of it, you can't quite see them. And this wall's called Suicide Wall, because back in the 1910s, 1915s, when these routes were first climbed, that wall there would have been deemed ludicrous to get on. And you can see why. But now there are like 5 routes on it, so not that deadly anymore.
Oh, is that one with the carnivorous?
It is. It's a butterwort.
Oh, I wasn't sure they'd be out with it being hot. It's boggy still.
Pretty epic view. So we're nearly halfway around. This is the path that we've come up. The car park is just down there. So we probably need to get a bit of a wriggle on because the sun's going down in a few hours. We don't want to be stuck here with a baby.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace, which I use myself for my online shop and website, Calm Lines, which is full of art prints that I've drawn. I'm not a web designer and I have no idea how to code, but Squarespace make it super easy to set up a professional looking website. You can use their customizable and award-winning design templates or get tailored AI-powered guidance to shape your site's content and structure and build a stunning website in minutes. All you need to do is answer a few questions about your brand or business, and Blueprint AI generates high quality, personalised imagery, copy and design suggestions. I love their easy to use commerce feature for my Calm Lines web shop, and they provide everything you need from payments to shipping and fulfilment options. So if there's something you've been wanting to create and put out into the world, or you're growing an existing business, head to squarespace.com/FrankieOffGrid for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch you can get 10% off your first website or domain using our code FrankieOffGrid. You'll find everything linked in our description box below, and if you'd like a Calm Lines print on your wall, my website is linked below too. A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. So we sat up here for a little while, and the sun has gone behind the mountain now, as you can see. So we're gonna slowly make our way back to the car, see if this little guy falls asleep on the way.
Quite sure how well you can see this, guys. There is a black hole. In Welsh it's called Tulldir, which means black hole, but the English have translated it into Devil's Kitchen, which is a lot more dramatic. But the reason is because out to sea over there, where a sea mist comes up the valley, across the lake, and funnels up through that hole and leaves a giant cauldron of cloud above the mountains. A much better story is, you see this rock? That rock there, nearly there. That's it's windy. So legend has it that an English monk came over to visit Snowdonia and found it beautiful, and decided to come up to the bottom of these cliffs here and sing a solace to the mountains. And the mountains responded by throwing a boulder at him and landed on top of him. And yeah, the legend says that if you were to move that boulder, you would find the skeleton of a priest underneath it. Right, we're on our way back down now, because if we don't, then by the time we get home it's going to be dark and we still haven't had dinner. So that's us now. You may be wondering why we are missing two members of the crew, Frankie and Diogo, and there's a dragonfly. And the reason is that it was really, really hot when we left, and we had to do a couple of stops on the way, which would have meant leaving them in the car, and then it would have been a very hot walk, so we decided to leave them.
What's this mountain?
Wen.
Wen. Johan knows all the mountain names. This kind of gate is known as a kissing gate. I don't know if you have them in other parts of the world, but you have to kiss as you go through them. Oh, it's hard with a baby on your back though. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah. Jack's waving. So it's 7:30 now. We are in the shade, which is lovely because it was a bit hot in the sun, but still warm enough to be in a t-shirt. And yeah, we're just heading back to the car now, but a very, very glorious walk. You can go more around the lake or up the mountain. There are a few alternative routes you can do. You can even just come and sit and have a picnic. You quite often get the fighter jets flying down through this valley. Are they training from the RAF Valley? And yeah, we've been here a couple of times in the past where they've flown through, and just as we were driving up, one flew through as well. So it is quite a regular occurrence, and it's really cool when you see them. So worth coming just for that. It's just a little walk from the car to the lake, and I know some people swim in it, some brave people, because it's cold. It's getting a bit windy here, Baba. So the car park is just here. Just seeing this sign on the way out, so don't swim in the lake anymore.